Hey guys, how are you doing? My name is Lena and welcome to another video. So today we're going to do a tag. I was tagged actually by the creator of this tag. He's Hugo and he's from the channel Hugo. Well, should I say it in English? Because it's Hugo, but here we said Hugo. But yeah, Hugo reads and he's fantastic. I've been following him for a couple of weeks already, or maybe a month. Time again, who knows? But yeah, he's super chill. You should definitely check him out. But let's do the reading slump tag. So the first question is, do reading slumps happen a lot to you? I wouldn't say a lot, but definitely most than people think. Even though I still read a pretty good amount of books, maybe there's an entire week of the month that I don't read anything, not even audiobooks, because if I'm like burned out of reading, I won't be able to listen to books either, which is really weird and doesn't make really sense. But either way, and there's different times where I'm only able to actually listen to audiobooks and no physical reading at all. So it's pretty weird, but yeah, I'm actually on a bit of a reading slump right now, but it's not too hard. But yeah, I'm struggling a bit. Second question, how long was your longest reading slump? So I would say probably almost 2 or 3 years. But yeah, I didn't touch a single book. Well, I lied. I read The Passage because the final book came out when I was on the reading slump, but it's one of my favorite series, so I ended up reading it anyway. But I don't know. Probably the second, third, and fourth years of college. Yeah, around that time. Almost 3 years. It's insane. Actually, Booktube got me back into reading, so. 3. Name a book that got you out of a slump. For this, I don't know where I put it. This is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. Last month, I was a bit iffy with my reading. I was taking my last works for college, and I was really stressed. But this book, I read it in 2 days. Once I started it, I literally couldn't stop. It was just like, yes, I like reading. Who would have thought? But yeah, this is a murder mystery. We follow Andy. She has this school project where she is going to actually find out the true murder of this girl. She doesn't think that the guy that was framed did it, and such, and it was fantastic. I highly recommend this book. Even though it's a mystery, it's so well done. It's great. Then, name one book that got you into a reading slump. Well, this is going to be a bit controversial. So, this is Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. I don't know why, but I couldn't connect with this book on its first 200 pages. It took me ages to go through them. I don't really know why, because I think that the first 20 pages are pretty interesting, but for some reason, it felt like a drag for so long. It probably could have been my mindset at the time, but I don't know what happened. So I'm a bit scared of reading it because I really did end up loving this book and the sequel. I enjoyed the sequel more than this one, but I don't really know why. So it's a bit iffy. It's not a... Usually sci-fi doesn't really put me in a slump because they are usually a little bit more fast-paced. But yeah, this one was really weird. Then, what other things do you do more while in a slump? I basically play games all the time and watch TV shows. I have many hobbies, and sometimes I just put them aside. I realized that now that I'm reading so much, I haven't been really watching that many shows. But yeah, if I can read, I'll probably just play the whole day and just watch TV shows all night. Number 6. While in a slump, do you still watch a lot of Booktube? Yes, I still watch it because I think that it makes me want to read again, and because it worked the first time, I still just like enjoy seeing more content. But at the same time, I think that I watch less Booktube when I'm kind of reading too much or recording too much because I feel a bit burned. throughout the week. But yeah, when I'm in a slump, I definitely watch more Booktube. 7. Give one tip to get out of a slump. So it's going to be just like very linked to the 8 question, but I think that the greatest thing to get out of a reading slump is grab a book that you are really interested in, and it's better if it's going to be fast-paced. If you know that it's actually a faster read, get that, because if it starts slow, you won't finish that book. It's not going to happen. But yeah, it's very, very linked with what I'm going to say now. So 8th question. What's a good book recommendation to get out of a reading slump? My thing to get out of reading slumps is mystery. It works wonderful because you're invested, and it always kind of ends in cliffhangers, so you're kind of, what's going to happen next? So let me give you a few recommendations, because I won't give you just one book. I can't. So the first one that I have here is The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Tartan. Well, you know that I love this book. This is my favorite standalone book, and I love it so much. But it's a great blend between sci-fi and mystery. We follow Aidan. He wakes up in this mansion, and he doesn't remember anything at all until he finds out this guy that tells him that he's trapped here until he resolves this murder, and he's going to wake up in a different body every single day, and he's going to relive same day over and over again. It's just so good. And it's a pretty complicated book, but if you're in a reading slump and you want something that is going to grab your attention, I'm betting on this. This is going to be fantastic. Then another super easy read. This is Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. This is about a girl called Stevie that gets accepted in this prestigious academy. She's obsessed with true crime, especially with this one that happened in this academy 100 years ago and is still unsolved. Yeah, she's going to try to find out what happened then, and also what is happening now, because some mysterious things are starting to occur on the present too. So yeah, fantastic read. The whole trilogy is fantastic. I also think that the first book is the best one, but that's another thing. Then the last book that I have here is a highly, highly, highly underrated book. This is Rules for Vanishing by Kate Alice Marshall. This is the book that most surprised me last year. This is a kind of YA horror mystery book with some fantasy elements on it. It's pretty weird. But in this one, we follow Sarah. Her sister went missing a year ago. Yeah, almost a year ago. And she gets this text saying that if she wants to see her again, she needs to go to this place called the Gallows. And once she gets there, she finds out that all her friends are also there, and they get into this road that gets them to this kind of horror fantasy realm, and they have to overcome these different tests. It's fantastic. I literally read it in one sitting because I really couldn't stop. It's kind of a shame that it's YA, because it could have gone so much further if it was adult, but at the same time, this is fantastic. It's such a hidden gem. Oh, I wish more people have read this, because I need more. I want more. So you know what? Let me tag some people right now. So the first one that I'm going to tag is Taylor from Maed Between the Pages, because she has already tagged me on something and I didn't do it. So this is my way to ask her for forgiveness. Then I'm also going to tag Tammie from Tammie Tries to Read, because I think that I have never tagged her in anything. I think that I did it, but yeah, I'm tagging you, love. And the last person that I'm going to tag is going to be Angela from Literature Science Alliance, because I just love her, and I think that I have never tagged her on anything either. So yeah, those three are going to be the ones. But yeah, that's going to be all for today then. Let me know if you have like a special book that gets you out of a reading slump every time. But yeah, that's going to be all for today. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!